Yo, peace. What up, you guys? This is Marquise. Today is February 11th. Alright, so today I kind of want to do just a really quick video to talk about some basic things, some really basic ground level stuff that's probably going to be key and important to have if you're working out or just trying to have a healthier lifestyle. Of course, the further along you go with your workout, the more you learn, the more information you have, the more things that you might want to add to your repertoire, and maybe some things you might even want to take out. But for beginners, kind of just getting started, these are some really basic things that people should have. Before I actually go into that, I wanted to do a couple shout outs. I noticed that there's a lot of people that are really working hard and kind of grinding it out in these groups and online and stuff like that. I mean, I'm seeing people all over the place kind of working out and really staying focused and committed. But there are 4 people in particular today that I want to acknowledge, and those 4 people are Ethan Dowling or Dooling. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, man. My bad. Dominic Dozier, Eric D. Simmons, and Justice Rowe. These 4 cats in particular, like I said, I've kind of noticed them working really hard the past couple months and encouraging people, which isn't always easy. It's not easy to stay motivated, and really continue with what it is that you got going on, especially when you have your life, school, crazy girlfriends, partners, whatever, a lot of stuff going on. So big shout out to them. In fact, I would employ all of us, anybody really who's going to go ahead and post up a video, go ahead and acknowledge the next man. If you see somebody doing something, doing some great stuff, shout them out, let them know you're digging it. So to you guys, I just want to say, continue to work hard, man. Get that money. Out of the 4, 2 in particular really kind of stand out. I'm actually going to say Dominic Dozier 1 because I've been working with him hands-on now for like a month and a half, and I've seen his progress from the time that we started to now, and it's pretty substantial. The other person that I want to acknowledge is Ethan or Ethan. I'm not sure how to say your name, man. You're gonna have to like tag me in a video or something and give me like straight up verbal communication here on that. But also you as well. I've watched your videos in terms of just any and everything that you're doing and things that you're learning kind of along the way, whether it's in reference to foods, supplements, your lifts, watching your form, watching you getting stronger. I think it's really cool, and it is something that motivates me as well too. So like I said, man, you guys keep up the good work. Next time I post a video like this, I'll probably shout out a couple more dudes. Matter of fact, any chance I get, I'll just shout people out if I see you doing your thing. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First things first, before you take anything, okay, recommended or suggested by myself or anybody else, consult with your doctor. Do not, I repeat, do not, just go off taking stuff without really having an idea of whether or not it's going to be beneficial to you. There are a number of different reasons why people should not be taking certain products. I don't know your circumstances. I don't know your life. I don't know everything about you. So let's just go ahead and put that out there first. The other thing that I want to say, to go along with that, is anytime somebody kind of recommends something or tells you that you should take something, do the research yourself. Find out whether or not, on your own, if it's good for you. Okay? Read. I implore you to read anything you possibly can. Go ahead, get that information, access it on your own. Alright? Boom. Done with that. So, I've got 5 things on my list. The first is a multivitamin. So, taking a multivitamin can actually help to improve your overall health when you're healthy and when you're sick. Alright, for those of you who are vegan, who are limited in terms of your food options or selections, there's certain things that you just can't eat, obviously, because you're vegan. Supplementing, having a multivitamin a part of your everyday regime will give you the vitamins and minerals that you need, and you won't be missing out on that stuff. Alright, and the other thing I have on my list is protein. Protein is good for building muscle as well as repairing muscle. So if you're somebody who's working out, obviously this is going to be a health benefit for you. Protein is not a steroid. I've heard this, I don't know how many times. It's not a steroid. you're not going to turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that if you take protein. So get that out your mind. That is definitely not going to happen. All right. One of the other things, though, that is definitely a benefit or kind of a plus associated with protein is weight loss. And one of the reasons why that is because the body actually burns more energy trying to digest protein than it does any other food. So if it's, if it's using all this energy, then essentially it's burning. It's going to be burning fat. In fact, fat is the energy or the fuel that is used, that is burned, when we talk about, energy being burned and that kind of stuff. All right. And the other thing on the list is fish oil. Fish oil is basically the same oil that you would get from eating fish. For those of you who just didn't know, it contains omega-3 fatty acids. There are certain kinds of fats that are really important for the body to have. Omega-3 fatty acids are definitely important for the body to have because they kind of assist with overall function in the way that the body moves. So they're definitely something that you want to have in your everyday diet. Taking fish oil can actually help to lower heart disease, help to lower hypertension, aka blood pressure, for those of you who don't know that. Also, it can help to lower your triglycerides. Triglycerides are also fats too, and yes, some levels or having some kind of normal levels anyway of triglycerides is important. However, if you have too much, you can be at higher risk for coronary heart disease. So you might want to consider fish oil. The fish oil will give you just a little bit more of a balance, and actually can kind of lower your triglyceride levels anywhere between 20 and 50%. All right, so that's key information to know. The other thing on my list, or the last two, creatine. Creatine is actually really beneficial in terms of athletic performance. Gives you more energy. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. In fact, during your higher levels of intensity workouts that require a bit of a shorter duration, your body actually turns creatine into ATP. ATP is just energy. That's all it is. So the more creatine that's coming in contact with your body, the more it's being turned into ATP, which essentially is giving you more energy. All right, so that's key in terms of getting through your workouts. Having the energy to actually crank them out all the way through. Two other things that I found out, or at least, one other thing that I found out in reference to creatine, I did not know this. For diseases such as muscle dystrophy, where there are weak muscles, as a lack of creatine is beneficial in that way, because then you can supplement the creatine that your body's actually not getting on its own. So that's actually pretty cool. Did not know that. The last thing I'm going to say that you guys should look into, you might want to consider having in your repertoire, is a pre-workout. Now, there are no quote-unquote health, if you will, benefits associated with taking a pre-workout, but a pre-workout essentially is just a stimulant. Okay, it's a stimulant, and when taking a pre-workout, some of the intended effects of that are going to be you being just a little bit more focused. You're going to have more motivation to kind of get started with your workout, get through with your workout. You will also have increased energy and the endurance to be able to get through your workout and stay in there just a little bit longer. All right, so those are some really basic things that anybody just kind of getting started out, or just anybody working out period, should consider having as part of their their workout plan or whatever your routine is. Definitely ideal, definitely a plus. With that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I want to make it quick tonight. So big shout out to those guys that are working hard, grinding it out, get that money. Any questions, concerns, anything like that, hit your boy up. Getthatmoney@gmail.com. You already know what it is, man. Get that money. Team Beef. Peace.